not interacting to season 5, episode 20 of Charmed is hot as hell. We're entering hot girl summer. And the hot girl is the girl that's hot in her fucking room. I have the AC on low to try to minimize the humming noise. So at least when I do my intro and outro, I can at least try to, manipulate the audio and try to minimize the humming. But reaction-wise, it'll probably will barely hear unless it's like a moment of silence or when I like pause the audio for the theme. We're 2 hours away from the finale. Wait, actually, are we? No, we're just 1 episode away, actually. It's 21. So, we have 22. I am going to watch it in 2 parts. Now, knowing how my laptop is, I'll probably do what I did last time, which is I'll watch the first 40-something minutes. I'll pause it so my computer can cool down. I can charge in the meantime, and then I can do my discussion about it. Then I'll go into the 522 part 2. You'll get it in one setting. YouTube purposes, we'll definitely be getting that shit into part 1 and part 2. I'll probably drop part 1 on one day, part 2 on Tuesday, so they can have a little excitement build up. But this season has been very intense, the first half especially, and now the second half has been rather calm because it was just the baby as the big premise, and now we're getting into the nitty gritty, which means that I think this episode we're going to be finally getting introduced to the villain of this season, or more so the little villain final boss is Arites, if you will. So let's see. So anyways, let's dive in. Oh, he came back for part 2? Damn. They look kind of like...
Hey, not a good time. Well, sorry, but the potion's already been made.
Oh, she made it. She hear it. There's no way he's... he hear it. There's no way he's not a...
No, I'm just going to the bathroom.
Girl, why I feel like he's gonna go to that door and be like, I didn't hear that. Girl, who the fuck? Girl, who the fuck is that? Oh, wow.
We done here? Yes, sleaze away.
Sleaze away.
I guess so. Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, I smell some burnt.
You don't have to hide in here. I know what you're doing.
You do?
Yeah.
Smoking?
You smoke.
Good.
You're a guy. What do you think Jason
Oh.
like more, huh?
Not you asking
this
why.
one or this one? Try it, especially not on Nate.
You know who did.
I wasn't going
Memories.
to.
Why did you ask?
Be good. Okay, fine. So maybe I was, but on the cover of GQ.
Possibly, but
I don't think it would really hurt anything.
much people not paying attention.
Because, it does wear off after 24 hours, and you think the green outfit is cute because I can have them put him in the one with the clouds on
they
it.
doing a little photo, the 20,000 photos. Trust, I remember those.
Yeah, but she's not coming as a great girl.
She is summoned every 5 minutes.
It's about time, Piper. What took you so long?
Now,
Hello to you too, Grams.
right, you saw what was happening?
Hi, Gramps.
Leo.
Oh, Graham.
Where's the
Family.
right behind you?
Look at him with the fit. Look at the little white pool. What went wrong?
Oh, well, I mean, I don't mean wrong. It's just that we've always had
Girls.
girls.
She said.
And now we have boys. What about the necromancer? Okay, you guys discuss this. I have to pop by the airport.
I didn't hear that. We gotta go on a monster hunt before we summon these motherfuckers.
So can we get
Go
back
ahead and
to
clock
this,
that, Leokins.
necromancer? Yes, we should, and fast.
Ruby.
The last time he attacked was during your mother's awakening, and we can't take any chance on that happening again.
I know it ain't who I think it is.
Trouble. You forgot to put holes in the lid.
No, actually, I didn't.
You just ate her up and became corporealized.
Scrounging around for magical spirits just to get a taste of life.
Actually, I do all the scrounging.
This you pushing.
So glad.
Case in point.
Well, if leaving means more reunions like this,
See,
I'll
see,
go away
see?
more often.
No, don't go away ever.
Wow! You came with a accessory king. I love that. Give me a gift. Give me. Mind you, I don't even like gifts. So actually, a book.
I can't just pick up and leave and move to Hong Kong for the next 6 months.
Right. I mean,
Well, for starters, I have a job.
Okay, Jason is serious. Mind you, Phoebe and Paige are getting very serious with their man.
Yeah. We don't
He
know.
looks so good though. Like
You wanna have a
compared
seat
to
or
this,
a
and you
drink or
see him in The
something?
Walking Dead, which is still fine.
It's okay.
But he do get a little dusty and
Fine,
must.
all right?
And I just kind of wanted to see if maybe you'd be open to that.
Let's see what they actually say. He said, I know.
What are you talking about? Right, this. I mean, you don't see.
Yeah, I
stuff
mean,
like
let's be
this
honest
every
here.
day.
He handled it very well, then run out the door. Because Andy was like, what the fuck?
You know, it was really real, you know?
Okay.
Oh my God, my wife is gonna love it.
My wife?
Excuse me?
Did I just say wife?
I knew he had a booty
Never
call.
told me.
Mind, she probably was out here.
Enjoys Clark Gable
She probably was out
movies,
here kissing this
favorite
man.
dinner lamb chops with mint
Golly?
jelly.
Well,
Was you at
never
the
know
dinner
what
date with
it
this
is.
man? What the fuck?
Enough power to resurrect himself.
And that baby has another
like
resurrection
all
for
the spirits
eternity.
of the Hallowell matriarchs. That's why he attacked at your mother's quickening.
Oh.
300 years and not a male in the bunch. I guess our family's changing.
Hmm.
I mean, it just begs a few questions, don't you think?
Now you about to have us suspicious.
We've
We pulled up.
Penny.
Penny. Oh, I know her teeth. I think.
Waiting for what?
What? Don't fucking what? Excuse me. Don't fucking wet me.
Wait, so he called her by her name?
Yeah.
Penny. Nail ass back to the spirit realm.
Mm.
Okay, let's not jump on Graham's male bashing bandwagon.
She said, not my son.
Grams is a wise woman. It's a little souvenir that Jason brought me back from China when he was there on his business trip.
And what about it?
Business trip. Yeah, business trip.
Mind you,
Funny
Paige
you
went from.
mentioned surprises because he had a little surprise for me.
She want to say it? Oh, that spell.
What are you doing with Wyatt? I thought Grams was going to spend some time with him.
She didn't want to.
What? That's ridiculous.
Really? Why didn't she want to touch him?
She said she was going to do it as soon as we get rid of the necromancer.
That's delusional.
This has nothing to do with the necromancer, and you know it. Grams doesn't like the fact that Wyatt's a boy.
Now, how the fuck he know that? Oh, he about to get ate up.
Really back?
Yes.
Let me stop.
And
I want him to get ate up.
Didn't hurt as much as the potion did, though. I could tell she made it herself. The flames were excruciating.
Demons love a
She was
Hollowell.
furious with me. That's
Right.
it. She's here for the wickening.
See how Penny loud ass just hold us.
Oh, no, better yet,
You know what? If she could have set her little bob bang ass down,
Penny,
Grams. Oh.
you did. You ain't scared. Let's rest.
I didn't know you could scare a ghost.
Right.
For you know as well as I do that the charmed line is supposed to be led by women, not men. Who says? Tradition says.
She more mad than this than when Phoebe had this damn demon baby when she wasn't even here to see.
Things change.
Right.
Not this.
Is she serious?
I'm sorry, Piper.
Then get the fuck out of here then, Grams. You got us killing your side nigga and then you talking shit about my son? Get the fuck.
Why not? You know he did.
I don't care what he
Right,
did.
you can.
Get out of here now.
Right.
Let's hit the donut hall.
Yeah, I know she ain't put him in here because he cheating.
My special friend, the cop who helps the witch.
See, so
What am
now
I supposed to do?
Paige.
Keep him in here indefinitely?
Right.
No, not indefinitely. And since his father is an angel, we will take our chances without a wickening.
And look at that. Now he just sent across the room. Now you see how you got leaped across the floor?
Piper! Paige, there will be no talk of testicle orbing in front of the
Right.
child.
If Mommy the baby lost his baby's not here.
I'm just trying to help.
What is wrong with these?
Awaken.
Mind you.
You preyed on my affections just to get to my family.
And for that, I am truly, truly sorry. I was just trying to survive.
Make me do that.
I
Right.
can if I have to.
You
My
can
granddaughters, they will destroy you.
give her a headache. Damn, you folding? Oh, she folding down. She folding. Wow.
You still love me, Penny.
To live.
To live for 6 months.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, go ahead and add the time period, Queen, so we can.
I shouldn't have asked you to come with me like that.
You shouldn't have.
It's not that I don't want you to. I do. I think I sort of.
I do love my family, and I don't want to leave them. But I think if I don't, at least for a little while,
You wanna
then I'm going to wind up like my grandmother, and I don't want that.
look at your grandma. You rewarded so many people to go the opposite way. Girl, don't scare me. Damn, look at him though. She's so happy. He makes her happy too. Like, wow. No, Paige will hate to see them coming.
Hear these words, hear my cry, spirit from the other side. Come to me, I summon thee, cross now, great God. Grams, he's going to be here any second.
Let's
I
not
know,
be cryptic,
I know. It's
Grandma,
just that
and,
I don't think that. alright?
Right, because y'all thought that she was going to sit there for 2 seconds and not be took.
It's time, dear.
It's time, dear. You have to take control, take control.
I love you. Any other bright ideas?
Penny, what?
Take his soul?
Banish this evil.
Oh. I'm supposed to put Wyatt in a backpack and leave you.
The same mistake I did.
Mm.
Don't ever give up.
Yeah, you see how she said that? She said, I realized I did love you, Bookie Butt.
Gonna tell you about Morgan and the kids at some point.
When...
No, I wasn't.
Damn.
For what it's worth, Nate, I don't hate you.
You'll never know. You'll never.
Advice. Don't ask any questions.
Right.
Don't call Paige and walk away as fast as you can.
Daryl said, you
It's
know,
like a threat.
it's a fucking request. Oh no, that Wiccanen. Oh, she here. Okay, good, good.
Phoebe,
And the fucking fit to match.
cutting it pretty close, aren't you?
God, I hope not.
Yeah, after grandma redeemed herself, she had to pound her back and think. Just until the baby's
I
fully
guess I
asleep.
should have gotten you jewelry after all.
Right, 6 months? That's damn near half a year. Hurry up. Speed it up, actually. Oh, she's giving men tens?
Shall we?
Right, she's giving men tens?
I call forth from space and time. Next generation has been born into our family. Our legacy. Welcome to the family, Wyatt Matthew Hallowell.
Now she was the last one to ascend. Lovely work, lovely work, lovely. Okay, so that's my season 5, episode 21 reaction to Charmed. And it was rather simple because we actually got some insight on Grandma. And that is something that is crazy because, like, you would think with her being dead, we would not have, like, she would not need any more growth. But she actually surprises me every time I see her. I think one of the biggest things about the Hollowells in general is that they're always doomed when it comes to relationships and romance. We've seen the sisters either lose their lives or their family lose their lives because of, you know, protection, or their relationships taking a tussle due to magic and, you know, who they are, or their relationship taking a tumble because the baby or the relationship falls into evil's hands. We've seen them go through so many obstacles pertaining to men and relationships that it would make sense as to why the grandma was essentially try to, you know, be like, men is trash, men is everything, because we've seen it through timeline. We've seen it with, like, you know, sadly what happened with like what Phoebe encountered, you know, season 4 of the whole Source Cole, and then the first half of season 5, you know, the kind of struggle between Piper and Leo with the elders, and even in the beginning of the season and majority of the season once the baby was born, the oncoming struggles that they had with, you know, communication and finding a balance between being witches, white letters, and being married, and also being a parent. We've had it with, you know, Prue and Andy. We've had it with Paige and her lovers, and then we had it with the mom and their dad, and then her and her white lighter. We've seen the Hollowells have a struggle when it comes to relationships. So, like, the grandma coming here and, you know, having an expectation that another woman will enter the family line and, you know, obtain his power and continue on Hollowell legacy is not surprising. But by the end of the episode, you realize that it's more than just that. Like, it's not just because she had 4 failed marriages, which what they thought was the premise. It's because every marriage didn't bring sustained love and passion that, you know, she's experienced. And, like, obviously when it comes to this, like, she fell in love with somebody that was, sadly enough, evil, and she loved them with all flame possible, and they loved her too. But when it comes to them trying to be alive, they would choose it over them every time, to the point where they would take over her actual body and force her to do betrayal against her family for them to actually live happily ever after. And the Hollowells always proved to them that when it comes between their family and them, even though they loved them down, and they would probably give up their whole life for them, they would not choose them over their family. And then we've seen about 3 instances where this has occurred, pertaining to, you know, them either choosing between their love for their man and their love for their family. And it's even more crazy, and it's even more amazing, though, to see, like, Penny Hollowell, we were going to say her name, Penny, you know, go from this, like, just mom who's been struggling to find love and been dating all around, and she's in her hot girl, material girl era, to finding that she actually was dating not just some, like, regular dude, but a fucking demon or like a fucking evil creature that was powerful. The Necromancer, who was a baddie, and then she was the one that was powerful enough to get rid of him. The Necromancer, like my Hollywood sisters is always getting like these higher powered demons and threats, and having them whipped under them like a down bad fucking feast. It's just so crazy. Like their power is just so insane to me. Like I initially was like, yo, Penny, like what the fuck? Like what you doing? Like you out here being preposterous at the fact that this is the first boy of the generation. Let's just remain calm. But the growth of like the reveal and then the ending of the episode where she like realizes that like she shouldn't give up on love and she should give love a chance, especially when Phoebe learned about giving love a chance the beginning and mid of this season, and like her struggling with relationships season 2, and and then Cupid came and told her not to give up on love, and that you shouldn't give up on finding someone, and them having then the Cupid fixing all the sisters up with people. Love will always find a way, and like you see it. And I felt with the grandma, she was in denial of what she felt, and obviously she's been dead for so many damn years, and she's been just carrying on this hatred and this pure like delusional mindset instead of like fully acknowledging that yes, she did love this dude, but not everybody's evil. Not every man will ruin your life and stuff like that. And wow, it's just I just love this episode. Like wow, this is the last episode before we get fucking bullshit of unpeace. It's nonsense probably in the 2-part finale. And damn, I thought I was gonna have more to say about that, but no, like I actually like shit. All the potential like side eyes and drags, I'm just eating it up. I'm sorry, like that. That was just a good comedy episode. Like when it comes to a comedy episode, you can have me just sitting here. But I do want to talk about Phoebe and Paige. I wasn't gonna talk about Piper and the baby scenario, but like the weekend was amazing. Seeing some other family members that we never seen was amazing. Just knowing that the grandma had acceptance and realized, I hope she is definitely going to continue to be around though. I feel like she'll probably be open to cameos and stuff like that. And yeah, next let's talk about Paige. Honestly, Paige, they really make Paige improve be so coded that it's so fucking hilarious, because even if they don't even attend it, because mostly the truth spell ended up coming in clutch pertaining to the episode where we actually gave Penny power to claim her rights to her body and be able to speak because the necromancer took control of her, and she was able to fight back. 1, but 2, she ends up encountering one of the biggest spells that really had me shaketh and shooketh in season 1 was when Prue did it on Andy pertaining to how he would feel about magic, and the fact that Paige is doing it for this guy is even hilarious because both of them did it, and both of them. One of them ended in a bad way. Both of them ended in a bad way, but one could have been a better way compared to what Paige went through, which is finding out that the guy that she's been dating and sleeping with and sharing an intimate bond with has a fucking wife and 2 kids. And I think it's wild because, like, imagine if she never used that true spell. She would have never known. She would have probably been with this man for a longer time, and then probably would have put the pieces as why he's, like, kind of separate or sometimes going MIA probably. But she was literally almost, like, she literally wasn't cheat with this man. Like, she was going to tell her, like, we only told him motherfucker twice. And let's be honest here, he probably was. He was giving very much, like, too good to be true concept and stuff like that. But, like, I would have thought the guy that made her, like, damn near orb out mid orgasm would had probably gained her points more, but maybe he just was good in bed. Because, like, that one blonde-haired Australian, she was, like, down bad for it. And we never heard about him again. And then we got, Nate coming here. He's listening to her. She's opening up more to him than anybody, to be honest. And she felt like, oh my God, like, once I saw that tattoo, I want to open up to him. And then you find out that this motherfucker is a cheater. And having you as a mistress and, like just, like, the fact that, like, even when the true spell, he didn't say anything about how much he truly cared about her or if he really did feel for her. Like, he just was always saying, my kid's my wife, and I'm just lying. Like, he genuinely probably never had the genuine, strongest feelings like she had for him. He didn't say nothing about, I wish, I do really truly care about you, or I love you, whatever. He didn't say any of that. And it was so gave that she deeply felt for him, and he was just seen as a little side piece girl from the city. And even though it was from personal gain, we gained a good amount because we ended up getting it back in blood. Fuck you, Nate. And I feel like that's probably the only good way for him to get him off. I feel like he probably was like, I can't be on here anymore than 2 episodes. And they said, well, we're going to make you never come back, demon. And then lastly, we have Phoebe and Jason. Once again, she took a big step. First, it was taking a big step to opening up to love again and giving relationships a chance, to now opening up to wanting to go across the world to China with Jason, which I feel like based on how she was seeing her grandma, how grandma was acting, she was like, yeah, I gotta get the fuck up out of here. Because if I don't, I'm gonna be like grandma, which is hating all men, because Paige ended up taking that concept based on what Nate did. But for her, she realized that after, like, right now, yeah, in that moment, it would have seemed right, because, like, listen, she truly cares about Nate. She want to explore her, and she wants to be with somebody that deeply cares about her. But it is not the time. And, like, obviously, like I said, like, family is always going to get in the way. And at least as of now, Jason is very understanding, and he's not going to get mad every time she picks her family over him. So we're going to see how it goes. Right now, she deeply cares about him. And I'm happy that she's just happy and smiling, and Jason is definitely just giving her what she needs. And I knew for some reason that it was not going to work. Like, she was not going to be able to go to China. But at least when he comes back in 6 months there. But why I feel like in 6 months, which will probably be after the season finale of the season, they will probably be broken up. But I'm hoping that they're good, because I actually enjoy them. So by the end, we realize that he's very, very much deeply in likeness with her, and we'll see what's gonna happen. But yeah, so my reaction. We're getting close to the season ending, and I'm actually kind of super nervous because we're gonna have two-parter, and that means a lot of nonsense is gonna happen. Make sure to comment and subscribe for more Charmed reactions. Page down below for Charmed, Teen Wolf, or Revenge reactions. Channel links so see when I upload. Until next time, make sure you say peace.